Chapter 28 of Catastrophe, entitled Welcome Back. Katy opened the door. She was wondering who it was. Who was thundering on it? But she was delighted and amazed to see Snowy again. She had feared scooped Snowy up into her arms, and soon she was covered in ink. But she wasn't angry, she was just surprised. Oh my, she's filthy, her mum said, and they roared with laughter. It's time she had a hot bath, she said. Kate wrapped Snowy in a thick towel. She didn't want the walls and carpet to be covered in coal dust. Her newly returned dad wouldn't be pleased, she thought. Snowy was soon covered in lovely frothy bubbles, and even though she wasn't super keen on getting white coat again, she sneezed as the bubbles went up her nose, and Kate laughed. It was great to have her back. She was a tonic. Soon the bath was covered with sooty black coal dust, and the water was as black as ink. When Kate let the water out of the bath, there was a dark black ring all around it. It had never looked so dirty, but she didn't mind. She was just pleased to have Snowy again. And now she was back to her natural colour, dazzling white. She said, as she patted her dry. I think Ben will be pleased to see you, she said to Snowy, who let out a meow of delight. Kate carried Snowy downstairs, and she gave her some much-needed milk and kitty cat. It didn't take Snowy long to finish it all off. She was famished. She hadn't eaten much for the last 2 days, and she was as hungry as a cat could be. Mum, Mary, came in, and she was just as pleased as Kate to see Snowy, and she gave her a long stroke, and she tickled her tummy, something which Snowy loved, and Snowy kicked her legs with delight. I think this calls for a celebration, said her mum. A homecoming cake, she said, clapping her hands. Cool, said Kate. She loved cake, party. Coming up next, chapter 29, Pet Shop.